All right, boys and girls, today's lesson is lesson 2-11, and today we're going to continue what we started yesterday. Yesterday we started figuring out how to make a sentence for the first part of a word problem. Well, today we're going to continue word problems. We'll talk about the two steps, and we're going to make an equation very similar to how we did the order of operations in our last lesson. So it says make sense of two-step word problems. Write an equation and solve the problem. 9 hens laid 6 eggs each. 5 of the eggs broke. How many eggs were left? Okay, so the first part is multiplication, and then the next part's subtraction. So you could write it like this: 9 times 6 minus 5, because you know that you do the 9 times 6 first. So 9 times 6 would be 54 minus 5, and the answer would be 49 eggs left. Okay? Because your first part, 9 times 6, is 9 eggs laid 6, or 9 hens laid 6 eggs each. So each of the 9 hens had 6 eggs. So you have to multiply. So you do 9 times 6, and that says 5 of the eggs broke. So then you subtract 5 of the eggs that broke. Then your answer would be 49. Okay, next one. There are 8 houses on Jeremiah's street. Each house has 1 willow tree, 6 apple trees, and 2 olive trees. How many trees are on Jeremiah's street in all? Okay, this is where we're going to take 8 and kind of put it off the side because we're going to go times, but then we're going to work on something inside parentheses. Each house has 1 willow tree plus 6 apple trees plus 2 olive trees. So that would equal n, or whatever you want to call it. So inside the parentheses, we have 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 8 times 9 now, which would equal 72 trees are on his whole street. All right, next one. Tim has 9 marbles. Ryan has 3 fewer marbles than Tim. Leslie has 5 more marbles than Ryan. How many marbles does Leslie have? All right, so what you do here first, you need to find out how many marbles Ryan has. So Ryan has 3 fewer than Tim. So Ryan has 9 minus 3, and then Leslie has 5 more than that, so plus 5. But let's just put these in parentheses just to be safe. So we know Ryan would have 6, but if Leslie has 5 more than Ryan, then that would be 6 plus 5, and Leslie would have 11 marbles. Okay, and really I didn't need to put parentheses in there because you know to go left to right. So if you go left to right, then you're doing it correct. Okay, so now let's look at number 4. Mr. Helms had 2 stables with 4 horses in each stable. Miss Martinez has 4 more horses than Mr. Helms. How many horses does Miss Martinez have? I want you to work on this one on your own, and then, so just pause it, work on it, unpause it. We'll go over it together. All right, so hopefully you realize he has 2 stables times 4 horses in each stable, and Miss Martinez has 4 more than that. Okay, see how we did this? So Mr. Helms has 8, has 2 stables with 4 horses, and Miss Martinez has 4 more than that, so Miss Martinez would have 8 plus 4, which equal 12 horses. Hopefully that's the answer you got. Do number 5 and number 6 on your own. So pause it, do these on your own, and then we'll go over them when you're done. All right. Angela had $4. She bought 2 pumpkins for $1 each. How much money does Angela have now? So she started with $4, and then she subtracted 2 times 1. And I don't really need to put these in parentheses because you know, actually I'm going to erase that because we're learning not to do that with parentheses, so you don't have to do it because you're supposed to do the multiplication first. So if she started with $4 and then she bought 2 pumpkins for $1 each, that means she did a 2 times 1 would equal n, or you could just put the answer. So that tells you to do the multiplication first, so you're going to end up with 4 minus 2, and that means she has $2 left over. The next one, Ahmad had $40. He bought an action figure for $5 and a backpack for $14. How much money does Ahmad have left? Well, he started with 40. Then he subtracted $5 for an action figure plus $14 for a backpack. In this case, because you know to go right to left, put these in parentheses just to get that done first, okay? Because if you don't, I'll show you why that you definitely need to do that. Because this gives you 40 minus 19, which equals $21. But if you don't put those in parentheses, you're going to do 40 minus 5 plus 14. You're going to do 40 minus 5 to make 35. Then you're going to add 14 to equal 49. And that would not be the right answer. So make sure you put these in parentheses to separate the fact that that's how much he spent. So he started with $40, then he spent 5 and spent 14. So you add those two together to make it, he spent 19, then you take 40 minus 19. All right, so I'm going to get this out of here. Excuse me. So this is what I want you to do. There are 7 through 12. There's 6 questions on here. I want you to answer all these just the way we did this last page. It's going to be 2 steps. Write the equation how you feel like it needs to be written. Make sure you can solve it. And when we come to small group, we will all discuss them.